I started out as a consumer advocate for Ralph Nader, moved on to the fast-paced world of stand-up comedy, and is currently the new center square in the Brady Bunch movie. Please welcome my pal, Henriette Mantel. Henriette Mantel! No swimming. How are you, honey?
Good.
Good to see you.
Lovely to see you.
They love it. By the way, would you like a tape of tonight's show? Because we can get it to you. I can't believe you're Alice in the Brady Bunch movie.
You can't. How about my hometown? I don't think they can either.
Did you think, I mean, did you ever in a million years think, oh, I could do that. I could do the Alice thing?
You know what? I never did. I never thought of myself as Alice. I mean, with the hair and the uniform. I'm not big on uniforms.
No.
But now I am. Now I love light blue uniforms.
Is that Alice's uniform?
Yeah, Where have you been? Hello?
I was on Gilligan's Island. I wasn't there.
Alice always had a light blue uniform on, except for when she went to the meat cutter's ball with Sam.
They've brainwashed you!
I'm a total... I never watched the Brady Bunch because I was very, very busy on Friday nights during those years.
Really doing it?
Yes, I was out dancing and having a delightful evening.
Really?
And then now that I've watched it, I'm kind of like, you know, I don't know what they call Brady people, but they're kind of like Trekkies, only they're for the Brady Bunch.
I think that's exactly, you coined that phrase.
Yes, Trekkies only for the Brady Bunch.
Exactly, that's
right.
Very convenient. I want to show the clip because the transformation of you to the Alice, quite remarkable.
Well, yeah.
So this is from the Brady Bunch movie, and I have seen nothing on the film, so this should be very interesting.
Oh, yeah, right.
Let's take a look at that.
Sweetheart, I know you feel terrible, but it's gonna get better.
I'm sure no one will ever notice.
Oh, my goodness, what happened to your mother's favorite picture? It's crooked. I mean, the painting's crooked. I think I better go. I think I hear the newsboy. I mean, the newsboy. Oh, boy, did I blow it.
How did they discover you? Where did this? Were you just walking by?
Were you up for the part, too?
I was indeed.
Well, Betty Thomas had directed me on a television.
She was
She's
the woman
the director.
from
Right.
the old NYPD Blue.
Right, Hill Street.
Hill Street Blues.
Hill Street Blue.
Right.
Right. It's all blue.
Oh, it is.
If it's a cop show, it's blue.
Oh, indeed.
But she directed me on this show that I did that was called She TV, it was called She TV. It was, yeah, it was written by men, directed by men, produced by men, and starring men, but it was called She TV. Anyway.
You're angry.
Oh, God, am I, please. Is it too late to be angry? Are we on too late of an hour? Anyway, what am I talking about now?
I don't know.
Okay.
It's
Betty
just
Thomas.
nice to see you.
I know, it is nice to see you.
Right.
But Betty Thomas she directed me in that television show.
Oh, okay.
Then she was like wigging out about who to cast as Alice, as the maid. Oh. And she said she woke up one morning and went, oh my God, Henriette could do it.
And that was it?
Well, that was it, but then I had to go through a grueling audition process.
I'm sure.
Oh, boy.
Are you worried about being typecast as Alice?
You know...
Don't worry, I have no idea why they do it when they do it. I just power through.
You have them trained or something.
I do.
You know, I was not worried about it at all, about being typecast as a maid until the other day. They called me up to audition for the part of Mr. French in The Family Affair.
Oh,
yeah.
Really?
Yeah. So now I'm a little bit like I want to get away from the housekeeping roles.
I think you should.
Yeah.
No, because I hear they're doing actually a Hazel miniseries.
Yes,
you don't want
Hazel?
any part of that, no.
If Hazel goes, I'll be in big trouble again.
I think you will be in big trouble.
Miniseries, Hazel, you're crazy.
I am crazy.
You know,
Tell me this. Sherwood Schwartz, the guy who created this thing, is he around? Is he?
Yes, he's around. Yes, he's
still alive?
Yeah, yes, right. He's still alive.
Was he coaching it? Would he come in and go, Alice would never say that?
No. No, he didn't, John. And no, he was a very nice man, and yes, he sat there every day and watched, and sat in a chair and watched.
And he would just write stuff down. What about Amby Davis? Did she ever pop by?
I didn't see him writing anything down.
Well, he probably had other people,
assistants. Right, he had people writing things down.
Amby Davis, did she stop by?
She stopped by, yes. I met her. She was great. She's an awesome woman. She's like 70 years old. She's still doing theater all over the world. She was totally great. I mean, she's like a bing, bang, boom. She's a cool woman. You would like her.
I'm sure I would.
And-
I've seen her program. It's excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she came over to me and she like stared at me for like 5 minutes though in the uniform and the hair. And then she kind of said, "Did I really do that for 5 years?" And I said,
Oh,
"Yes."
yeah, look at that. You got,
Oh my gosh.
yeah.
Oh my goodness.
You're the updated version. It's
Wow.
terrific.
Wow.
Are you going to come back to New York now? Or are you going to be a big LA movie star now? You're going to live in LA and big swimming pool and all
Well,
that
I'll
stuff?
come back to New York every time you want me to do your show.
Is that true?
Yes.
You love New York. You
I do
love
love
it
New
here.
York. Are you kidding? I miss New York like crazy. In fact, I came in to do a show New Year's Eve, and I borrowed my friend's car. And the car was parked up on Riverside Drive, right?
Sure.
So I went to borrow it, and I walked along, you know, and he told me where it was. And as I'm walking along, I saw these two people in a car doing it. They were doing it in the car, right? So I just walked by, kind of looking, but not really, you know, kind of being like I didn't really care that much, but it was interesting. And so I kept...
What kind of car was it?
It was like a little car. It was a real little car.
Were they
were
little
on
people?
the passenger side. They were kind of little.
Uh-huh. Were
Yeah.
they in the glove compartment? How
No,
little were
they weren't that little. You're exaggerating.
I am.
Yeah, they were real people. And so anyway, they were doing it. So I walked by and I went and got my friend Knopman's car, right?
Yes.
And I went and I drove back, and as I drove back past them, I thought, oh, I want to, you know, see if they're still doing it and stuff. And I looked over, and the guy was outside of the car with a bag full of Chinese food. He was a delivery guy, and he was getting on his bicycle.
He was driving by and went, I'll have some of that,
Yes.
and got off. And unbelievable.
And that's why I miss New York.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
That's true. So somebody
so
in their
stopped,
house.
And then he delivered the food. Can you imagine eating the food?
You met the guy would say, my dumplings are cold, and he just goes,
Sorry.
unbelievable. I'm
I
so
know.
This movie's gonna be smash hit huge.
Oh, let's
You're
hope
gonna be
so.
box office boffo.
Yeah, let's hope so. I think it's got Oscar written all over
I
it.
think it does. It's so nice to see you. Henriette Mantel, the new Alice. The Brady Bunch opens February 17th, if you haven't heard. We'll be right back with Dada.
How are you, Mother? How are you?